Hello and welcome to Mists of Time Emporium. I'm Joni, and today I have the great pleasure of walking through the Iyami Oracle by Aminat Oladipo. Now, I came across this deck on Martyn's channel. We'll put a link below to Martyn's musings, and he also did an interview with Aminat. And we'll put a link to that video as well because I highly recommend you going and watching her. Now, this was very meaningful for me as I was a practitioner. I was taught and consecrated in the School of Divine Magic Mother Yama. But with all of the cultural appropriation dialogue going around, I put my workings away, and I've really missed it. It's a deeply spiritual connection. And so Aminat saying that she welcomed people to this deck, that she was really thrilled to be sharing her culture, just really made my heart so glad. So enough of that. Let's get to the deck. It's in this beautiful box, just velvety soft, gorgeous, gorgeous colors, and a full color guidebook. Really, the artwork is absolutely incredible. And she has a YouTube channel, and she shows a little bit of the artist creating the artwork. And so it's a nice ribbon box. Again, I highly recommend you going to the channel to see. Now, very, very beautiful. Also, she sent me a link to a PDF. So it's several pages long. And it has the pronunciation of the cards. So that was most welcome as well. I do know, for instance, because I practice this, I do know Ishu, how to pronounce some of these, but others I did not. So excuse me if I do not say them correctly. But, okay, so Elie, I think. Let me check. I'm going to check these, so it's going to slow down the video a little bit, but I do want to do these right. Maybe I should just have... Well, I guess we're supposed to really be taking this in. So it says the bird power, and then on this sheet, it's a change in perception. So she has additional information. So for instance, here is 21. Alei, a change of perception, that kind of thing. So she has additional keywords here. And why don't we just go through the cards? I want to show you the artwork on these cards, which is so, so stunning. This is a deeply powerful deck. This stock is incredible. So these are Yamaya's scales on the back of the card, which I love. And again, this deck is velvety smooth. So Shango and Oya. And again, I have worked with these Orishas. I think I will put a little image in this video so that you can see some of one of the mandalas that I've done. We learned the correspondences for the Orishas, their power spots. So Orishas I was taught that they were thrones of God. So they work within the earth plane. They each have their realm. For instance, Yamaya's the sea, thus the mermaid scales, the fish scales. And so they each have their colors, their stones, their emanations. And during the period of when Europeans went and took peoples from Africa and then banned them from their own spirituality, the Yoruba tradition, they overlaid their orishas, their entities, onto the saints. So you will often see them combined. Also, as Africans went into different areas, different places in the world, the orishas ended up with different spellings, and so you will often see the same entities but with a little bit different characteristics or spellings in other places. So I have a small percentage of South American ancestry. So when I had the opportunity to study with a Brazilian priestess, I was absolutely thrilled, because even though it is a small percentage, I don't dismiss any of my ancestors. They are just as valid to me. Oshimare. And then we became very good friends with my teacher, and she explained to me that Oshun is the Orisha that looks over my life, and then Ashley, it's Yamaya. So fortunately, those two Orishas are very, very compatible, and we have small altars in our house to each of our Orishas. We'll put images here so that you can see those. And there is Oshun. Again, I highly recommend you go and watch the interview. It's very enjoyable. And then I wanted to share with you, I have a crystal that was tumbled in a South American river. So this is very precious to me, and I have it on Oshun's altar most of the time. Rose quartz is her stone that I work with. We have an African bead. And then for Yamaya, oh, and this is also, I have the peacock feather, actually. This should be Oshun's. And then Yamaya, of course, shells, aquamarine. And then I also put Larimar because it's an oceanic volcanic stone. So thank you very much for walking through this very special and powerful and meaningful deck. We appreciate you being here and look forward to spending time with you again soon. Bye for now.